Hi guys, this is the Silent Reaper here, my second video. This is a Modern Warfare 3 gameplay M.O.A.B on lockdown. This video is actually in 720p, unlike the last one, which was in much lower quality. I think it was just in a standard quality. I'm not really sure what that is, but this one's in 720, so hopefully this one looks a lot better than the first one, which isn't too hard to be honest with you. That was an M6, that was an AK-47 M.O.A.B on terminal, just in case you did want to go back and watch that. Yeah, as I said, I'm using the M16. This was after the patch, and now it's a really powerful weapon now. I highly recommend using this gun. I mean, obviously a Type 95 still. Ooh, picked on someone's AK by accident. But yeah, obviously a Type 95 is probably the more favoured gun still, I'd say. You'll still see more people using that. But I think it's just ugly, to be honest with you. It's an ugly looking gun, that's why I don't use it. Obviously that's just my opinion, but you know, I prefer to use guns I like the look of, really. That's why I'm always using this. That's why I'd never use the AS50, is it the AS50, the sniper rifle? It's pretty much a Barrett. Don't like the look of that, that's why I always go for the Barrett. Right, so I'm just going to go and take A here. I don't want them starting to spawn over here and to mess up the spawns. And them spawning from two sides, which this game does tend to do sometimes. So anyway, yeah, if I go for my gun setup, I've got the silencer and the red dot. I haven't really unlocked much for this. It's, as you can see by the camo I'm using, it's one of the early, I don't know what camo that is to be honest, but it's one of the early ones. I've got a red dot and a silencer. I like either way, obviously a silencer, you know the reasons, they don't show up on the mini-map. But the red dot is because I don't really use red dots. I only ever use them on free burst weapons. Personally see it as a little bit of a waste of an attachment, but when I'm using it on this, I always use it on free burst weapons just because, well, for precision and the fact that this and the Type 95 both have horrible iron sights in my opinion. Not a fan of either of the iron sights. You just noticed there I was sitting there, I wasn't actually camping. My controller had run out of battery. I'm playing on PS3, I should mention that. And yeah, when the battery runs out, you have to quickly get my other controller. But I was a little bit too quick on it, and they told me I was controller 2. So I had to then go press down the middle button, go to controller settings, and change it to player 1, which took quite a long time, but no one came towards me. Using the MP9 Akimbo as my secondary. See, I destroyed that. I'm just trying to get a Cigarette Pro. I haven't unlocked that yet. Never actually used it. I didn't realise what Cigarette Pro did, to be honest, until I saw they'd patched it to make the actual footsteps actually louder, even louder, I think. I don't have a headset or anything like a Turtle Beach headset or something along those lines, but I'm hoping to get one around about Christmas time, maybe before Christmas. Yeah, I see that guy in there, I'm running away from him. He's won that gunfight, I think. Oh, final stand. I don't know about you, but I don't really get death streaks that often. Not being like arrogant or anything, but I don't. But I make sure my death streaks is always juiced. I never use final stand, and never use final stand, never use martyrdom, and never ever use Dead Man's Hand. I know they've patched Dead Man's Hand because it used to be like, I swear it used to have more power than like a Predator missile. It was ridiculous. The amount of M.O.A.B should be going for on that, like when you're using a submachine gun, going for a submachine gun, yeah, going for a M.O.A.B. If you were gonna die, it was dying from Dead Man's Hand. That was just the way it went, which was incredibly annoying. I think you might be happy to know there is no last stand in Black Ops 2's multiplayer. David Von der Hart is his name. I think the one of the game developers for them, the head of production or something. He's confirmed that. I can't remember his name exactly. I'm I'm probably saying it wrong, or just getting it completely wrong. But yeah, he has confirmed there'll be no downed opponents in multiplayer. It will only be in Black Ops. No, sorry, what am I saying? It will only be in zombies on Black Ops 2. It won't be actually in the multiplayer, which is great news. No more noobs using Last Stand or something. Don't really see the point of that. I realise I'm quite close now, so I'm getting a little bit sketchy. Quickly turn around, make sure no one's coming through that door, and then it does, which is lucky. MP9's that again. Do love those guns. Not quite the FMG9s obviously, but still do a job. Wait for my update from the UAV, there it is. Make a little move on him now. And as you can see, they're all spawning up at A at the moment. Move a little bit closer, get myself a nice bit of cover here. Couple of kills, finish, get a headshot there, and there's the Moab. First Moab I had with his gun, so I started using his gun this morning. It's more than what a morning I got this. Final stand again. Called in the Moab. I don't think anyone actually. Normally when you get a Moab, people rage quit. I got a Moab the other day, and it gave me a single kill because 5 of their team rage quit. But yeah, no one seemed to then. I got 4 kills, but I think some of them may have died just before it got called in. They're watching their kill cams or something. I assume that's how they didn't die from it, cause yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what happened. I'm gonna leave this going just because I don't die quite yet. I get a few more kills and I'll leave it till I die. We do end up winning this game. I think it's 200 to 100 and 102 or 112. I can't remember exactly, but I think it might be 112, 200 to 112. We win this. I'm only going to be uploading videos where our team does actually win. I don't really agree with uploading videos where your team loses, really, to be honest with you. I know people do. I'm not being bitchy about it. I just don't. It's a bit like motion sensors, really. I'm not really. Motion portable radars. I think they're called portable radars on this, not motion sensors. I think that's Black Ops 1. But yes, I find them a little bit of a huge advantage. There is a particular YouTuber that who's actually my favourite, who uses them. So I don't really bother me when he uses them. It's just my sort of thing. And here we go, is where I die. I think I was on a 29 kill streak, maybe. I think it was something along those lines. And